Get up in here, New Year's Eve it is. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I guess on the Gregorian calendar, it's like New Year, right? So Happy New Year. Yeah. To those of you who believe in that thing. And those of you who are on my level, I'll see you in March. Yeah, 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 yeah. We'll discuss that. But this video here, I'm gonna give a couple of y'all a second to get in here. I'm smoking today. I decided they not monetizing me or demonetizing me, so I can smoke and they can just worry about it later. Anyway, get up in here, get up in here. Yes, 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 indeed. Today's video talks about being open to be used. Being open to be used. I had to make sure my chat screen was on. One time I was on here talking, people was talking to me. They didn't. I didn't know it. I didn't know it. But get up in here. How y'all doing today? Being open to be used. We coming into 2024, right? It's a year of a lot of different stuff for a lot of different people. I know universally people going to tell you it's the year of abundance, right? It's the 8 year, so a lot of people would say it's abundance. But what is the personal year for you? That's what you need to understand. Don't just subscribe to whatever you hear, right? So being open to be used. Um, in order for us to be on this journey, right, and for God to use us in a way that brings liberation to souls, brings unity to humanity, healing to our planet, right? We have to come to one accord. That has to happen, right? And at that accord, there's gonna have to be a rebellion against all of the clown stuff. That everybody want to act like they ain't seeing. Um, Everybody will, even the old people is in on the gossip about TDJ. Everybody open to be used for the wrong stuff, right? We'll openly have these discussions and conversations about other people's um, downfalls, shortcomings, ignorance, but we're not really taking action to do anything other than. So we look at politics, we look at education, we look at Hollywood, we look at all of these places that are filled with these little minions, all the trend followers. Everybody want to be the same. Everybody want to fit into the same circle. Everybody want to be accepted, right? But here's the thing, and I saw this on a meme. It said it would be like a waste of a life to be on this planet and be used by everything and everyone except for God. Just a total waste, right? But a lot of us are open to be used in ways we don't even realize we agreeing to be used. We spread fear, hate, discord, you know, amongst ourselves, within ourselves, our community, our family, and we think that this is, you know, our right. But we are supposed to be used in a way that comes in one under one accord with the will of God, and everything else is secondary to unnecessary. So all of the who right and what it looked like and who doing this and that stuff really doesn't count if what you're believing doesn't align with what you're doing. Then you're just sinning too. So I got an old buddy friend. He liked to call me on the phone, and I heard he just got off the phone. I told him I was like, I'm about to put you on my recording. I'm gonna put him on the recording. He said I can't do that because they gonna blow his place up. He- but he And if you are of an older age and you watch me, okay, this right here, hopefully, hits home and gives you a new spark, a new why. Because here's the thing: we'll look at older people, and a lot of people look at older people and they just dismiss them. But I keep telling people, older people are very valuable to where we're going. Okay, older people are dictionaries. They hold information that sometimes they're unaware of what they actually hold. Okay, but they have the information. So he's talking to me, and we're talking about Nasera. If you don't know what Nasera is, and you are watching me, look it up. Nesara. Nasera. Okay. Um. So he doesn't believe in Nasera. He's like, this stuff is never happening. He's just older guy who's set in what he believes, which is fair, right? And it is his choice. There's nothing wrong with it. But I had to tell him the other day, you are cognitive dissonant. Now he has it. He is it. He is the total embodiment of cognitive dissonance. He almost put me in the mind of Uncle Ruckus on the Boondocks because his beliefs are in alignment. Okay, so when he's talking, his belief and his knowledge is in alignment with a lot of the people that he discounts. Like this whole little joke about, oh, y'all sovereign people. I don't feed into a lot of the stuff that he say. So I wasn't ever answering him when he was trying to get the answer out of me. But um, sovereignty, look it up, okay? Look up these words, understand the dialect of what's going on around you. If you don't know, now is the time to get in the know. Because in some way, somehow, you being used. If you ain't being used for the light, being used for the dark. It ain't no two ways about it. Okay, it's either light or dark. So your message, your work, your energy is either one or the other. And so a lot of us think we can kind of straddle the fence and hold on to what was and what we would like things to be like from back there. But we see that these things have never worked and they've only created the darkness that is the earth we exist. Racism, sexism, abusive children, abusive any vulnerable being. Okay, people with disabilities, people, the elderly, people who may not have a great education. And so, just like the TV is on and you're watching it, right? A lot of times we regurgitate stuff that we don't even know. One of the things my old buddy told me, he said, yes, Trump said out of his mouth he's a dictator and da da da. He's saying all of this stuff. Now, I'm just listening to him, right? Because I don't want to be in an argument about politics because I don't really care what a person thinks politically or how they choose to vote. However, if you're engaging me in a discussion, right, you're being used in some way, and I'm being used in some way in this discussion. And so if you're telling me something that is not correct, okay, now for me, you sparking me to be used to let you know that you off track. And so a lot of people will say, oh, I don't like Trump. Trump is this and Trump is that. Trump is a racist. Trump is a sexist. Trump is this. Trump is that. But the very people feeding them the information that they're regurgitating are the very people who have for years and years, centuries, okay, controlled your family, oppressed you, kept you in a state of poverty, sickness, this division, okay, um, pedophilia. Like, what the hell? And so when something is presented to us, and I'm using this as an example of being open to being used and how you could be open to being used on some stuff that you don't even know what you're agreeing to. So if you're just getting up in here, welcome. Thank you. Get up in here. Tell your friend, tell your sister, tell your mother, tell your cousin, tell your brother, tell your uncle, tell somebody. Because I'm always tell y'all the truth from my perspective. And it might not vibe with you. Okay. But if you're looking to get out of hell, then you probably want to pay attention to what I'm saying because it counts. See, we are what changes. There is no God that can operate in this earth without us. God needs us. We have to invite God in. But if we are the gods, we are the kings, we the queens, we the goddesses, we the creators. Cat, 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 cat. Okay, we're going to stay in this same hell. The same hell that a lot of us agreed to, a lot of people agreed to, signed up, took a contract to come here to break generational curses, to undo years of oppression, years of poverty. Okay. A lot of us have taken these contracts, but are we taking them serious? And are we flunking out on the contracts? And some of us is flunking out. Some of us ain't taking it serious. Some of us trying to hide from and run from what we supposed to be doing. We don't want to be that powerful. We don't want to be that responsible. We don't want to be, but at the same time that you are rebelling against what you came here to do, you being used for the opposite. Ooh, my hand itch. Hold on. When your hand itch, you should rub it on your rump so it come in a lump. Whew, it must gonna come good too, 'cause this is deep itch. But nonetheless, make sure that whatever is using you is what you want to be aligned to. That it aligns to what you believe. That it aligns to your moral systems, your highest self, your greatest version of self, your favorite self. Okay? Because if not, then you're being exploited. Yeah, you a puppet. Either way, we a puppet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, right, I'm a puppet for God. Difference is I'm not Pinocchio. I don't gotta lie. I just gotta have a good time out here. Do tell the truth, have the experiences, learn from them, grow from them, see in them, and then share it. That's it's pretty simple, and I like it. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, and a lot of people. I apologized a couple videos ago, and I'm gonna apologize right now in saying that. Right? I say it's simple, and I make it look simple, so people think that I'm just having a jolly good time all the time, which I am. Honestly, I am. But it's not because what I'm experiencing is always a jolly good time. It's because I believe in the promises of what I'm experiencing and my faith will never waver from this is for my greatest good. It could be the worst stuff ever. Like I didn't experienced everything on this planet: homelessness, rape, drug addiction, psychosis, depression, loneliness, riches, um, power, shit, every damn thing. Low self esteem, high self esteem, anything, every motherfucking spectrum of it. And in that, I've learned at different things at different places to lead to where I am, right? But we all have to go through these things. For me, I want to be used for like I pray every day, like whoever crossed my path. I don't care how they do me. I don't care how they feel about me, how they treat me, what they say about me, what they gonna do against me. None of that. I don't care about none of that. All I care is that by encountering me, somehow they are brought closer to remember the God contract for their life. If they look at me and they be like, even if they be like, this motherfucker a fraud. You know what I'm saying? Keep watching. 6 months later, you see it, so you can't deny it. So you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Let me try this shit. Let me try it. Like because what else is it to do? For myself, I had got sick of flunking out. I had flunked out so much that it was like, okay, let's wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. That was my life in hell. a bunch of shit that didn't feel good to me. And so look at your life and see, where are you stuck in a cycle of not feeling good? What are you holding on to? What people, places, things, thoughts, ideas, behaviors, you know, what is it for you that is representing this cycle of round and round I go? And ask yourself, what is using me? Because see, if we're not standing in our power, okay, to be used for light, some people out here are healers, some people are teachers, some people are seers, some people have dreams, and they will deny that thing. And in denying that, right, they now are not fulfilling the contract. You're not fulfilling the contract, so now you're sick. Now you're in pain. Now you're depressed. Now you're sad. Now you're having schizophrenic episodes. Now you need some medicine. Now you need to go, you see what I'm saying? Talk to a therapist all day, all night, all week for the rest of your life. A psychosis coach. You know, you need this, that, and other, because you're not standing in your power. What is using you? And what are you open to being used by? See, for us to be used by God, we have to be open to that and we have to choose it all the time. Okay. And being open means we're open to everything. And so this is why you have to have discernment. You have to be disciplined. Discipline. Self discipline at that. So that you can stay the course. Because it's not easy. There's going to be people looking at you laughing, mocking, tripping, tooping, whatever they want to do. Yep, yep, throwing shade and busting shots. Let me see. Is y'all not talking to me today? Hold on.